I didn't think you had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry.
Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave.
Yeah, you.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad just told me straight up, if you stand in the street, expect to get hit by a car. You basically said cop killer, like get ready. And that's when I learned that freedom of speech, just watch what you say. You have the right to say anything, but you must be prepared for the ramifications of what you say.
Right.
You can't come out and diss gay people and get mad when they attack. You can't diss cops. You can't, like Kanye, you can't diss the Jewish. You say, get ready, brace for impact, because they will come back. If you sit down, if you're Colin Kaepernick, you put your knee down, get ready. Protests will come with resistance. Right. That's why it's protest. Don't get mad when you get attacked. Right. Brace. If you want to put your fist, if I want to put my fist, if I'm going to say something right here, right now, that might make me lose my job, don't get mad because I lose my job. See what I'm saying? Right. You have freedom of speech. You can go home. You can't go home to your wife and say, "Baby, I just fucked your sister." Free speech. Right? You have the right to say it, but you got to think what's going to happen.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. Yeah. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. You see the video, man. Ice-T said a lot. And, thought about this. I was actually on the phone with one of the brothers in the manosphere yesterday. And he said something similar. And I had already had this clip. So I was like, well, I got to do the video. Sometimes you think you can say whatever you want. And I would say sometimes what you're saying is free speech is justified, and people are going to respond to it because they want you to stay in your quote unquote place in their mind. And other times, you about to cause a storm of backlash. Let's just say it like that. So whatever you get, that's what you get. Now, people got to take into consideration, like, sometimes when you say whatever you feel or say whatever you want to say, you can't act surprised when you get a response. You really shouldn't. Once you reach a certain age, and you shouldn't be surprised. I can say this, like, I got a message. Sometimes I don't check I don't check the mentions in some of the comments, like the ones that get held back or whatever, right? Or the ones that YouTube erases. But some cat on YouTube didn't like something I said in the video that I don't know which video it was because he didn't actually have the title of the video up there. But he sent me a comment. One of those comments that's like, I'm going to argue with you, I'm going to disrespect you, but, we should talk about this and, and have a debate on my platform, on my channel type of scenario. But at the end of it, he basically said, I deserve to die. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I deserve to die. Okay. Don't let me see you. And I remember having this conversation with a few people a while back, and where people say, we're going to speak truth to power. Well, okay. But if truth to power gets you fired, just know that's going to happen. Now, some people might say that's unfair. And I can say it's unfair too. Like, you should be able to speak your mind and say your truth, quote unquote, in a free country of America. But America doesn't like free people. Like, come on now, you're a Christian, right? Guess what? Free speech and honesty and goodwill towards mankind. That's what got Jesus killed in the Bible. Free speech got Martin Luther King shot. Free speech got Malcolm X shot. Free speech and freedom of expression and right to bear arms got, multiple members of the Black Panther Party shot, killed, and locked up as political prisoners. You know, for all you kids out there, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. That's why you got smacked in the face by your parents. You know, because you felt I can say what I want to say. Can't nobody tell me what to say. I'm gonna say it. Whap! I hate you. Okay. You know, free speech, man. So, and then there comes a point where some people are bullies. And what you're saying is true and it's right and it's not really offensive, but they don't want to hear it because they're accustomed to bullying you. So they're like, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? And this is what I mean. Like, I can say this for myself. There's been times where people of other races and people who had authority or felt like they had authority in society went out of their way to be bullies. You get what I'm saying? To be bullies or to overstep their bounds. And they were like, I dare you say something. And I was like, yo, you need to chill that out. And they was like, well, I have the power. I don't care about your free speech. You'll get jammed up. And I was like, who said you're going to make it home playing this game with me? And they were like, whoa. Because some people, they only know violence as a language. And they got to know you dead serious. And that's why when I said earlier about, some people, what are you going to do about it? Some people want to do you wrong so you can speak up about it so they can go, well, you're not going to do nothing. And it's like, we taking it there. No problem. All right. So sometimes, even if you have free speech and even if you're in the right, understand people are trying to set you off and hopefully, jam you up in another situation. So that's part of American society. Stop it, my dog. So we have that issue. And then you got to take into consideration that some of us have a hard time because some of us just want to talk. I want to speak my mind and speak my piece. And free speech is cool. And it comes with a consequence. And sometimes your free speech comes with somebody else's free speech. And you might not like what they got to say. You really might not like what they got to say. And now you got to be careful because, now you're walking on eggshells because you wanted free speech and you wanted to speak your mind and speak your truth. And then you realize you might have been living a lie. And the person who responded to your free speech with free speech is actually true. And now, hey, what you want to do about that? So let me get out of here because my dog is really upset because it's thundering and lightning outside. So they get antsy like that. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.